My girlfriend became disabled trying to save me. She had 3 S-rank talents but ended up only awakening an F-rank ability. Once she was useless to me, I kicked her to the curb, but then she found a lucky break and got her talents restored. When the Ice Goddess came back for revenge, she found out I was already dead, overwhelmed by my inner demons, then taken out by a mob of enemies. These memories belong to the original soul of the body I transmigrated into. Honestly, my whole sense of right and wrong just shattered. This guy was a straight-up scumbag. I looked at my girlfriend Youngshi, who had just failed her awakening. Babe, don't worry, I'll always protect you. Youngshi looked up, clearly moved. Thank you for not leaving me. But at the same time, I picked up a voice, a ghostly one only I could hear. Yeah, right, you liar. Don't think I don't know your plan. The second you awaken a 3S rank talent, you're gonna dump me. This time around, I, Youngshi, will end you with my own hands. I stared at her, still looking all touched, and I was absolutely floored. Wait, what, can I read minds? Congratulations, host. You've successfully bonded with the Goddess Fortune system. Any goddess who was wronged by this body can be bonded. The system has automatically bonded the Ice Goddess Youngshi. Host can now perfectly eavesdrop on Youngshi's inner thoughts. I was still zoning out when Youngshi pushed me to hurry up and get on stage for my awakening. I snapped back to it and stepped up. A flash of golden light shot past. I'd successfully awakened a 3S rank special ability, Hand of God, which can copy any elemental skill. I was pretty hyped about it, until I heard Youngshi's thoughts again. So what if it's Hand of God? You're still gonna die young, except this time I'll be the one who kills you. I stood there with a look of disbelief as the crowd below started buzzing. That kind of talent? And he's dating someone that useless? Why not go for me instead? I've got an extreme water-type talent. Bunch of shallow jerks. If you want to break up with her, just say it. Today's little public humiliation, I'll pay you back 100 times over. Man, this girl really hated the original owner of this body. But I'm nothing like that scumbag. I have an announcement to make, to everyone here. Oh, what kind of announcement? This scene was playing out exactly like her past life. So it's finally happening, huh? She'd lived through this once already. So why did her heart still ache? Was she still in love with him? He could have just broken up with her in private. But no, he had to humiliate her in front of everyone. And later, he got her parents killed. No, all I have left for him is pure hatred. Not a single drop of love. I took a deep breath. Even though Youngshi only awakened an F-rank talent, I'm not going anywhere. I want everyone here to remember. If anyone talks trash about her in front of me, I will personally make sure they regret it. The moment those words left my mouth, Youngshi froze. He was supposed to humiliate me right now. Was everything I went through, the suffering, becoming a goddess, just some kind of dream? No way. I came back with part of my ice goddess power from my past life. Did something change because of the rebirth? While Youngshi was still lost in thought, I pulled her into a tight hug. Babe, I'm not going anywhere. You really won't leave me? If you ever want to go, I won't hold you back. Even though she said that, Youngshi still believed a scumbag never truly changes. There had to be some scheme waiting for her. Right then, a cold, sharp voice cut through and interrupted my eavesdropping. Who in your academy just awakened a 3S rank ability? The newcomer was Lei Gentian, a teaching assistant from the Imperial Academy. He looked me over with clear approval and said, "You've got what it takes to get into the Imperial Academy." Hearing that, I couldn't help but feel a little jolt of excitement. The Imperial Academy is the top ability school out there. Even the weakest graduate gets fought over by every major faction. Youngshi's expression shifted instantly. She thought to herself, him. It's actually him. He was supposed to be my mentor, the greatest awakener in all of Jujo, with the best shot at ascending to godhood. But this piece of trash sabotaged him in secret, and he ended up dying at the hands of a monster. After hearing Youngshi's thoughts, I felt a massive headache coming on. Great. Another woman I apparently screwed over. Lei Gentian looked at me, his face unreadable. Long time no see. The ungrateful little traitor I poured everything into raising. That was Lei Gentian's inner voice. He'd also been reborn. Just how many people did the original owner of this body betray? Seriously, how many? Right now, I really wanted to yank that guy's soul out and beat the crap out of him. You traitor. Back then, I didn't give you the Thunder Heart because you weren't ready to control it yet. If you'd just waited, I would have given it to you eventually. But instead, you let resentment take over. And you stabbed me in the back, right when I was on the verge of ascending to Thunder God. Your betrayal broke my heart. That rapid-fire mental tirade made my scalp crawl. I'd barely managed to calm Youngshi down, and now here comes Lei Gentian with just as much, if not more, hatred. How on earth did I, the most stand-up guy around, get stuck in the body of this absolute lowlife? Stop spacing out. Show us what that 3S rank talent can do. In my past life, he'd immediately copied one of my god-tier forbidden spells and blasted it right at me. At the time, I figured he just couldn't control it since he'd just awakened. Looking back now, he'd planned to kill me from the start. Was I really going to copy that same forbidden spell again? After thinking it through, I decided, yes, but with a twist. Otherwise, I'd just be walking the same path as before. Sure enough, Lei Gentian stared up at the storm-darkened sky, just like in my past life. But this time, the lightning didn't strike him. It came crashing down on me, the one casting the spell. Why is this purple lightning getting closer? And why is my heart racing? Do I still have feelings for this traitor? Lei Gentian was at war with himself. Let the lightning strike and kill him or step in and stop it. But before he could decide, his hand moved on its own. He stopped the raging purple lightning dead in its tracks. I went pale as a ghost, let out a long breath. Looks like I gambled right. Even though Lei Gentian hated me, buried under all that hatred was a thread of something else. I needed to keep him at bay for now, and deal with Youngxi's situation first. Youngxi was just as shocked. In her memory, I was supposed to hit Lei Gentian with that lightning. Her emotions went from stunned to confused to worried and scared, and then she actually started crying. Her thoughts kept flooding into my head. I just wanted to kill him myself and put my demons to rest. Letting him die like this is too easy. Don't die, please. You can't just die like this, you jerk. That honestly caught me off guard. I'd set this up to mess with Lei Gentian, but it ended up hitting two birds with one stone. Youngxi's mindset started to shift too. Thank you for saving my life, Sensei. Once I get stronger, I've got your back. Lei Gentian kept his expression flat, but his thoughts told a different story. This little punk seriously just said he'd protect me? I'd be happy if he just doesn't try to kill me. He was a mess inside and couldn't stand being there a second longer. He rattled off the enrollment date and got out of there fast. He was scared that if he stuck around, he'd lose it and go after me. I turned to Youngxi, tears still on her face, wrapped my arms around her and said softly, "Hey, why are you crying? Were you worried about me getting struck by lightning?" Youngxi was internally cursing me out as a two-faced jerk, while playing the part of a sweet, shy girlfriend on the outside. Let go of me. There are people everywhere.
Babe, we're a couple. What's wrong with this?
At the same time, her thoughts were going absolutely haywire. Who said anything about bonding through hardship? What is wrong with this guy today? He's totally off script. I think I'm losing my mind. I glanced down at Youngxi, completely falling apart in my arms, and let a small smirk slip. This was just the appetizer. With this mind-reading ability in my corner, I'll make you fall for me all over again. And just like that, Youngxi and I headed home. All smiles on the surface, total strangers underneath. She was already plotting to sneak out at night to find the lucky break that fixed her soul in her past life, so she could protect her parents from getting killed by me. Youngxi's parents were actually my foster parents. I'd been calling them Mr. and Mrs. ever since I walked in. Then I switched it up and started calling them Mom and Dad. That genuinely made them light up. Youngxi couldn't figure out why her parents were so fond of this scumbag. She sulked her way through the evening. Finally, midnight rolled around and she had her chance. She slipped out alone, heading for the Lost Lands to find her opportunity. What she didn't know was that I'd been tailing her the whole time. We dodged danger after danger along the way. Youngxi quickly locked onto the location of what she was after. The soul repair gene serum she needed was in the east wing of the main hall, along with the divine tier weapons and treasures from her past life. Once I fix my soul and get those, ascending to Ice Goddess is basically a done deal. Youngxi stepped into a massive cave. Suddenly my voice came from behind her. "Babe, are you in here? I know you only awakened an F-rank ability, but please don't do anything stupid." The moment she heard my voice, Youngxi's thoughts kicked in. He cannot find me. If he does, he'll take everything. She was frantically scanning for somewhere to hide, when I popped out of nowhere and grabbed her. "You scared the life out of me!" Youngxi kept her cool, forced herself to stay calm, and tried to play it off. "It's my fault. I got too caught up in my feelings about the failed awakening. Let's just go home." Inside, I was cracking up. Too late to talk me into leaving now. I pretended to look around deep in thought. Wait, did we accidentally stumble into some kind of secret realm? Maybe there's something here that could power us up. Whatever you do, don't move that boulder. Following her thoughts, I walked straight up to the boulder and shoved it aside. Whoa! Insane ice frost energy. A pair of frost wings materialized in front of me. Ice-type item. Can you give that to me? I could protect myself with it.